What if I told you that 80% of B2B founders are working harder than ever on sales, but they are seeing diminishing results? I'm Tonie Konig from Scaling Founder and Konig Digital. And the last year, I worked with SaaS companies doing everything right. Cold calls, emails, LinkedIn, yet they were stuck at $2 million in revenue for 18 months. Within 90 days of fixing one critical mistake, they broke through the $3.5 million mark. Today, I'm revealing the hidden growth killer that's probably sabotaging your sales right now and exactly how to fix it. If you are a B2B founder or sales leader hitting a ceiling despite putting in the hours, this video is specifically for you. The mistake I'm about to share isn't obvious. In fact, most sales training completely misses it. But in 2025, it's the difference between struggling to hit quota and predictably scaling your revenue. So let's dive into why your B2B sales are stuck. The hidden growth killer most B2B founders miss in 2025 is this: relying on traditional sales approaches in a fundamentally changed buying landscape. Let me explain what's happening. According to Gartner, B2B buyers now spend only 17% of their journey talking to potential vendors. And that includes all vendors they're considering. That means a startling 83% of their decision making happens without you. So, most founders are still operating on the old playbook: more calls, more emails, more LinkedIn messages, essentially trying to interrupt buyers into paying attention. But here's why that's failing for you. Your prospects aren't ignoring you because your product isn't good or your pitch isn't compelling. They're ignoring you because their buying process has completely transformed and your sales approach hasn't kept pace. This misalignment between you or how you sell and how your prospect buys is the true growth killer, and it's hiding in plain sight. So, what does this misalignment cost you? Let me be specific. First, longer sales cycles. When your approach doesn't match how your buyer makes a decision, everything takes longer. I've seen 6-month sales cycles that should take 60 days. Second, abysmal conversion rates. The average cold outreach approach in 2025 sees 1 to 3% conversion. That means 97 to 99% of your effort is wasted. That is startling. Third, team burnout. Your sales team is working harder than ever for dismal returns, leading to frustration and turnover. Then fourth, unpredictable revenue. Without addressing this fundamental misalignment, your sales results become increasingly erratic and harder to forecast. Fifth, and most critically, limited growth. This hidden killer creates an invisible ceiling on your revenue. No matter how many reps you hire or how many hours you work, you'll hit a plateau. The SaaS company I mentioned earlier, they'd hired 3 additional sales reps but couldn't break past the 2 million mark. They were working harder but not growing. That's the trap. I hope you can see it. Here's your framework for fixing this fundamental misalignment and eliminating the growth killer. Step 1, problem identification. Clearly articulate a specific challenge your prospect faces, showing deep understanding from your side. Step 2, consequence amplification. Explore the cost and risk of leaving this problem unsolved, creating urgency. And step 3, solution framework. Provide a clear approach to addressing the problem, delivering immediate value. And step 4, subtle positioning. Naturally illustrate how your offering fits within the solution framework without being pushy. This structure works across formats: blog posts, videos, guides, courses, emails, because it aligns with how prospects actually make buying decisions. When implemented correctly, this framework transforms your approach from interruption-based selling to value-aligned conversations that match how buyers are actually buying in 2025. So let me show you how this looks in practice. Remember that SaaS company stuck at 2 million? We completely redesigned their approach using this framework. Instead of cold pitches, we created problem-solving content addressing specific challenges their prospects faced. We built a multi-channel outreach sequence that delivered this value-first content. We implemented automation to deliver the right message at the right time, and the results were mind-blowing. They broke through the 3.5 million ceiling within 90 days, and 6 months later, they hit 5 million, all with the same number of sales reps. This approach works because it aligns with how B2B buying happens in 2025. It acknowledges that 83% of the buyer's journey happens without you and positions you as a valuable guide in that process. So, if you're experiencing this hidden growth killer, I've put together a free resource, the 2025 B2B Sales Alignment Checklist. It will help you identify exactly where your current approach is misaligned with how your prospects actually buy. The link is in the description below. And if you want to dive deeper into solving this fundamental problem, check out my comprehensive B2B sales growth hacking masterclass on Udemy. It covers everything from precision targeting and multi-channel outreach to automation, AI implementation, and content that converts. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to get more strategies for breaking through your sales ceiling. And leave a comment below with your biggest B2B sales challenge. I personally respond to every comment. This is Tonie Konig from Scaling Founder and Konig Digital, and I am committed to helping you eliminate the hidden growth killers in your business. I'll see you in the next video.